Hey YouTube, Zealous Talon here with another Power Rangers Dino Thunder review. This time I'll be looking at the Dino Stegazord, also known as the KillerOh in Japan. I gotta say, I like KillerOh a lot better as a name. Dino Stegazord just... I'm sorry, but that is literally the stupidest fucking name I've ever heard for a Megazord ever. Because it's like, what are the components? The Dragozord and the Stegozord. Oh, what's the name? Dino Stegazord. What? Anyway, so yeah, like I just said, you have the Stegozord, and you have the Dragozord, known as Stegoslide in Japan, and Top Galer. I do actually like the name Top Galer a lot better than Dragozord because it's obviously not a dragon, and I think they just called it that to reference the Dragonzord from MMPR and kind of reference the fact that the White Ranger is evil in this series. Well, he was for a little while, and then they made an evil clone of him so they could make him good and have all the Rangers be good, even though, you know, to kind of make up for the fact that in Abaranger, the White Ranger, Abare Killer, was evil pretty much right up until almost the finale. This is the Bandai America release set, which also did include the Dimetrozord. Yes, I have the Dimetrozord, but I'm saving him for another time. Anyway, so you have these two guys. Stegozord has all the motorized feature. He's got the battery compartment. He is probably the most brickish of any of the Dinozords because, I mean, yeah, you could move his arm, but this is a transformation joint, and it doesn't look convincing at all. And so, other than that, all he has is his tiny little mouth and his tiny little head, which it's a good thing they're tiny, otherwise it wouldn't look right. And he also has he has a motorized function in this mode, where if you move it forward, he'll move forward and his plates shuffle, kind of back and forth. And if you put it back in the Japanese one, he would move backwards. This being the annoying American version, you have to push this try me button behind his left leg, and he'll move backwards. It's incredibly dumb. Seriously. So, on the other hand, Top Galer is my favorite figure in this series. Even though he's not a dinosaur, he's based on a Tupuhara. I had to look up how to pronounce that, believe it or not. And actually, before this figure came out, it was a creature I had never even heard of. That surprised me, because I am a fucking dinosaur nerd. Anyway, he has amazing articulation. I love the white. His head moves up and down. He has an opening mouth. The wings can flap fully up and pretty much down and rotate. His legs rotate at the hip. He has moving ankle joint. The feet rotate around. His talons can open and close. Very awesome figure. Just astounding. So to combine these guys is quite simple. First off, you got to take this little tab clip thing off the back of the Stegazord, and it doesn't store anywhere, but I keep it on the back of my Abarenoh or Thundersaurus, and you'll see why. It just clips onto his back. Anyway, just fold his arms up and around, like so. Set him aside. You're going to lift the wings all the way up for Top Galer. Fold up the wingtips, and then you'll just detach the whole wing assembly from the body, and you have legs. And while we're here, we might as well put the Stegozord on top, like so. You're going to take the legs off the body, and these will become the arms. You can just preemptively kind of pose them however you want. There's a certain way I like to do mine, so but you'll just snap those onto the sides with these gold bits facing the front. Oops. He is a little bit unsteady. It's one of my complaints. But then you just take these white tabs here and just pull them back to open these panels and reveal the face. And with the top Galer's body, you'll just lift the head back. This little panel here, this little tab, just push it down to reveal a handle and split his crest to become the weapon. It was the Stegazord Stinger and Dino Thunder. It's the Death Stinger and Abarenoh. Guess which one I think sounds cooler. But that is him. I do like this guy. He is kind of bulky from the side, but from the front he looks like a lean, mean killing machine, I gotta say. His arms have great articulation. You get shoulder, elbow, wrist, and hand, which is kind of unheard of. But unfortunately, that's about it. Because his waist section completely limits his leg posability to pretty much nil. So here he is with the Abarenoh. These guys are both kind of stocky and short because they're about only the same size as the original Stegozord, as a comparison. Now they do combine also with the Abarenoh in a couple of ways. What you do with the Stegozord, who was originally an auxiliary Zord before he allied with the Abare Killer, or just, I don't even know most of the Dino Thunder storylines, so don't ask me how it all works. Please, just don't. Anyway, you take his back off, and you split it, and then you attach these holes, and this yellow tab will respectively go onto the shoulder socket and a little groove here in the forelimb on either side. So he becomes a surfboard. And then these little tabs here are going to clip into this kind of loosely into the screw holes on the Abarenoh's heels. And it's not super secure, but it helps. And that is the Abarenoh slide-on, or the Thundersaurus riding the Stegazord, however you want to do it. Kind of interesting. What he would do is Abare Black, or the Black Ranger, would use his weapon to generate a tidal wave, and they'd ride the wave, and then the plates would glow and energize, and he'd slash with them. So, second way is to take the top Galer. You'll just close up his talons and make sure his ankles are bent all the way forward, and then fold them up against his wings, and then fold the head back. And what you'll do is you'll take this clip, will plug into the small of Abarenoh's back, and then this clip will plug into that little shoulder clip we took from the Stegazord that is between the Abarenoh's shoulders now. So we'll just clip them on like that. And that is the Killer Abarenoh, as seen in the Abarenoh movie. It was never seen in Dino Thunder, but the instructions for the toy call this the Dino Rage Megazord. I do like the look of this. It's having the wings on here is very reminiscent of the Ninja Mega Falcon Zord. It's very, very cool. The third way to combine them is to remove the Stegazord entirely, and then what you'll do with the tail on the top Galer is fold out this support extension to form a tripod sort of thing for more stability. And this, again, it has no American name, but it was called the Killer Abarenoh still, in Japan. And this is how it was seen in the Abaranger vs. Dekaranger movie. Very cool. I do like this toy a lot. I like the combination with the Abarenoh. It just looks sweet. So, peace out, everybody.